Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuna with Hello. I'm a top rank knockout, and I want to give a shout out to South Paws.
Thank you. You know the vibes. Yes, Zaga, you know the vibes, top of the morning. Another day, another dollar. It's Throwback Thursday. So with that being said, shout out to all the Earl Spence fans. I want to put this into perspective. You guys are posting Earl Spence in Spain and enjoying his, time off right now. A lot of you guys are saying, oh, how he healed up. He's Wolverine. Once again, you guys are very much crash dummy boxing talk. Yes, the exterior, the swelling in the face and all that has healed. But what about the brain? Has the brain healed? Has the mental healed? Of receiving that shellacking that he received. But that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Terrence Crawford as well. I seen you in Dykeman doing the rounds, the victory lap. But let's get to the meat of the thesis of this video. A lot of people are still making excuses for Earl Spence. So I'm going to make an excuse for him too. The reason why he lost that fight, in my opinion, my excuse is that Earl Spence was programmed to only fight specific style of fighters, orthodox fighters to be exact. In 28 of his fights prior to the 29th, which was a defeat at the hands of Terrence Crawford, he only faced two southpaws, two left-handers such as himself. Now, I say that to say this. I just watched the interview with Boss Talk TV, and right now the popular narrative is that maybe if he would have trained with Blu-ray, and they had Blu-ray on, and Blu-ray said that he trained him for the Manny Pacquiao fight. So I want to highlight this. In the fight that Blu-ray trained him for is the fight that his retina got detached because he was getting beat up in sparring. Now, I highlight that for the simple fact that Manny Pacquiao was a left-hander. He was facing left-hander sparring to prepare for that fight, but he was getting beat up in sparring. Now, this is also the same fight that Blu-ray trained him for. So, this is kind of debunking that whole strength and conditioning shit, right? Because you can have whoever train you as a strength and conditioning coach as long as they are qualified and certified to know what they're doing. But when it pertains to fighting a left-hander, a southpaw, that has nothing to do with your technique. Hopefully you are catching this sauce. See, this is not crash dummy boxing talk. This is Beetlejuice boxing IQs. See, Earl Spence has been moved a particular way for 28 fights, only fighting two southpaws. Now, when he faced his third, who was a switch hitter, who was very much highly skilled, athletic, you add to the fact that he had a team in Red Spikes, and Saul, and Bernie the Boxer, and Bomac that study film, pick up on tendencies and flaws. If you watch that fight, Bud knew pretty much what Earl Spence was going to do before Earl Spence even did it. Or even when he did, you would see Bud catching shots like this. You would see him knowing Earl's punch sequence as far as ripping those left hands, because a lot of you guys are in denial because you've been programmed to, be programmed when it comes to Earl Spence. But Earl Spence was getting off. But when he did get off, Terrence was so well prepared to what was coming that he got comfortable to the point where even when Earl attempted to get off, Terrence got off even better. As you've seen in the first round, when they have that nice exchange and Terrence landed the first real big counter. A counter left hand out of the corner. You see how I am breaking these things down for you? This is the same way that Terrence's team pretty much broke down Earl Spence. Now you add this to the fact of the equation that Earl Spence's team, his coach in particular, doesn't study film, doesn't pick up on fighters' tendencies and flaws, because he has stated this on record that he doesn't watch film until it's time to go. Now you're going up against a team that has been watching you for years and years and years and studying you for years and years and years. So when I keep seeing all of these excuses and I keep seeing all these what if this and what if that, maybe what if Earl and his team took it a little bit more serious? Maybe if Earl and his handlers, the people that manufactured him, that built him up to this, put in a little bit more South Paws in the mix, we might have not had seen what we seen play out July 29th, and thus we would not be here making all of these excuses. But hey, what do I know? Like, share, and subscribe. This is the Sauce Experience. Beetlejuice Boxing Gems, IQ. And yes, look at the wisdom. You see the wisdom? The grades is coming in. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know the vibes. I holla.
With the body shot, stretch him out.
Yo, Cat. Yo, what happened to your man? Yo, what happened to your man? Yo, what did I tell you though? Yo, I want to hear that shit, man. Yo, what happened to your man, yo?
Well, we know that's not him, man.
Yo, what did I tell you, man?
He's dehydrated.
See, I saved you $50, right? I told you, I saved you $50. Yo, what happened to your man, though, man? Yo, Marty, what happened to your man, yo?
That was like 10 years ago.
10 years ago? More like 10 days ago.
Hi, Nasaya and Narina. I was asking your dad where you guys were. I'm really happy and proud for you guys to be in school, but I want to see you guys soon.
Thank you.
Yes, this is Sauce Talk, Showtime, Shanewz, Midi. See, I got the man himself, Mr. Sugar Hill. First off, champ, thank you for your time. This man needs no introduction.
Sugar Hill on Sauce Talk.
That's right.